If you just finished reading Onyx Storm and you are still wondering what the hell is going on, hopefully this video will help you through that. I have major spoilers, the biggest. So, if you have not read Fourth Wing, Iron Flame, or Onyx Storm and you don't want to be spoiled, this is your only warning to turn away now. Let us begin with a critical piece of information that was given to us in Fourth Wing, Chapter 35, an excerpt from Navarre, an unedited history by Colonel Lewis Markham. In his last days of interrogation, Ben Ryerson lost touch with reality. He accused King Tory and all who came before him of a conspiracy so vast, so unspeakable, that it does not bear repeating by this historian. The execution was swift and merciful for a madman who cost untold lives. Pay attention to the wording of those last three words. In the redacted words of Fen, Théoden's father, "You're all cowards." It is not my belief that the conspiracy Fen unraveled is referring to Navarre's cover-up of the venin. The true conspiracy is much deeper and much darker than that. Everything we have been taught is a lie. Let's start with world-building facts. Basgiath is the only war academy that embraces strength and power and normalizes death. Even the Griffin Flyers at Cliffsbane thought that Basgiath used unnecessary brutality. Another key difference, Navarre's tradition is to bury the dead and burn their personal belongings. There are a couple references to the burial ground in Fourth Wing and again in Chapter 4 of Iron Flame, talking about the rows of simple stone graves at the foot of the mountain. So I'm picturing Arlington Cemetery, rows and rows of graves. Outside of Navarre, burning bodies, funeral pyres, is how they honor the dead. We see this in Onyx Storm when Quest Squad goes to burn Traeger. But Sandra, why are we talking about world-building stuff like burying bodies versus burning bodies? Death is the key thing here, because the answer to all of this has been right in front of our faces the whole time. The phrase Death Factory has been used exactly 2 times in this entire series. Once during Chapter 34 of Fourth Wing, and once during Chapter 4 of Iron Flame. In Iron Flame, quote, "Maybe this place is exactly what the Griffin Flyer had called it, a death factory." That is very specific wording. Why is this delineation important? Because the final resting place for the souls of the dead will then come into the ground or be released into the air. And I believe that is where this power, this magic between dragon and rider comes from. Navarre's most valuable currency is actually human life. Their souls. If we return to the wording of that Ben Ryerson quote with "cost untold lives," that's very telling for what Navarre was most concerned about losing out on. And if you're still on the fence about this whole idea Navarre has been soul harvesting from the dead, there is proof in Onyx Storm. Look out for part 2 of this video because I'm about to change the way you look at the dragon and rider bond.